Hi everyone, welcome back. So today I'm going to be setting up my mini greenhouse. If you watched my last two videos, you'll know that I ordered a mini greenhouse on Amazon. This was originally supposed to go outside in my backyard. I even measured the space to make sure it'll fit and everything. We had been getting such good weather here in Northern California that I thought the plants could be outside now, but no, that's not the case because we just got hit with some real true winter weather for the next 2 weeks. So definitely should not be putting any plants outside. So now I'm going to actually just set up this mini greenhouse to go inside, probably in this corner right here. And then once the weather's good, then we'll transfer everything outside. This room is quite small, so I probably shouldn't be adding a pretty big piece of furniture in here, but what can you do? I ordered this greenhouse on Amazon. I think it was around $30 something, and it's supposed to be 27 inches by 19 by 40 something tall. Okay, let's see. We got a bunch of tubes. Okay. We have, oh no, a bunch more tubes. Okay. So I think these are the racks. Put them on this side for now. I'm guessing this is part of the base. More parts. Casters. Instructions. Yes, this is good. We need this. And this is the cover. And we got some more parts. And then we have a million more of these tiny tubes. Got one of these super long skinny ones. And then, there we go. I also have some green zip ties. Okay, this doesn't look too hard at all. I'm gonna change the camera angle and then we'll get to building.
When it feels like I've been fading to the background, don't leave my room for a week, don't wanna go out. But all these moments keep reminding me of just how you can't have the highs without the letdowns. I overcomplicate, I underestimate how easy it is to live like this. Feel better if I take my time, just a second then I'll be alright. I know that there's a love that gon' find me. There's something about that feeling. 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 Yeah. Outside the rain's done dancing with the storm clouds, but inside there's not a dry eye in this whole house. And it ain't sadness why these tears keep falling down now. I know I'm not alone, and I just get caught up underestimate, but I know that there's a love that gon' find me. There's something about that feeling. There's something about that feeling. There's something about that feeling. Yeah. There's something about that feeling. 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 There's something about that feeling.
Okay, hi, I'm back. My camera temporarily died, but here's it all set up. The only thing I've done since the last clip that you saw of me putting it together is that I moved it to this corner, so it's next to my plant table, and then I just scooched my actual desk a little bit this way. It's definitely not an ideal setup because everything is kind of cramped, but it's the best solution I have so far, and it probably will only be here for a few months, and then during spring we'll move it outside, so it'll be fine. But yeah, and then the other thing I did was I put my oil diffuser, you can see it's the light up thing right here. It's a very small oil diffuser, but I put it in there to up the humidity a little bit, and so far with that running, down here it says 92%. You can see it's like fogging up right here, and then up here it says 74. I don't really plan on keeping the humidifier running when like the plants will actually be in there, just because I think it'll be humid enough without it, but I think this is good to get the humidifier going right now to get the humidity up before I move the plants in. And then maybe I'll run it like every couple of days. Maybe I'll run it for like a couple hours just to up it a little bit, but I don't think it should be too much of a problem. And also I have this fan that you saw in my last video, so I'm going to be putting this in there too. But I think we should start putting some plants in. Okay, the first plants that are going in, ooh, this is kind of dark. Hold on. Pause. Is that better? Oh, that is better. Okay, cool. So the first plants are going in. I found these from my room. So this is a philodendron Rio that's just not that happy with me. It hasn't grown at all since I got it, and I got it several months ago, which is really weird for a like common philodendron, just because these are pretty prolific growers. So I think it just needs a little bit of help, so I'm going to go ahead and pop it in the greenhouse. And then the other plant, I'll pop it in there. This is a mixed pothos that I created from cuttings from plants that I already had, and it's just like not that happy, but it was also recently transferred from water, so that's probably why it's not that happy. But I'm gonna pop it in there too, just because I think it will help. Okay, those two are in. I put them on this shelf right here because I don't really need that much light. And then also, the next things that are going to go in are my variegated string of pearls. That's a little. These are actually not all mine. I have some extras that I'm planning on selling. So these are kind of sensitive to light, and I have a grow light right here, so I'm gonna put them kind of further away from the grow light on probably like this side. So the three I just put in are going to be for sale, and then these two are going to be the ones I keep for myself. But I'm gonna plop them in here too, just because I think they'll like it. And then I also have some variegated string of hearts. These really like light, so I'm going to put them on the top as close to the grow light as I can. And then I think I'm also going to put in a lot of my propagations in here. So this is my Ludicea discolor stump that just has a new little itty bitty stump here, and so it's been cloche, but I'm gonna take the cloche off because it's gonna be in this humidity greenhouse, so it won't need it. Ludicea discolors don't love light, so I'm gonna also once again put it on the other side. Okay, so the next one I'm going to put in is my Syngonium podophyllum albo variegata. This plant hasn't grown at all since I've gotten it, and so I'm going to put it in. Hopefully the boosted humidity will help it. I took it out of its decorative pot. I'm just going to put the nursery pot in just because I think they'll be fine. Okay, I'm also going to put this in. This is a cutting of my Columnia gloriosa and some sphagnum. So these are avocados. They are currently cloche, and I probably will take the cloche off because I don't think it'll need a cloche if it's being, you know, in a greenhouse. This is a cutting of a philodendron Rio that's just starting to put out that new growth point right there. Okay, I'm also going to put in my struggling pink polka dot plant that's like almost all the way dead. Also going to put in my white polka dot plant that's not doing so hot. I am going to prune this one soon, but for now I'm just going to put it in the greenhouse. This is my prop box for my Hoya pollinera. I can't decide if I want to put this in or not. I think I will, and I'll just have it loosely covered. Just for fun, I'm also going to put in this Hoya compacta because it hasn't grown at all. In fact, like half the leaves died off since I've had it. So I don't think it needs to be put in, but why not? Okay, this is kind of an experiment, kind of a failed experiment, so don't laugh at me, but this is a Scindaptus pictus, just like the regular one. And I was trying to see if I could get it to shingle. The answer is no, not really. Also, the leaves are starting to curl, so I am going to put this in the greenhouse. If it still is looking like this after a while, then I'm going to go ahead and repot this into a real pot and not this janky setup. This is a marble queen that I also transferred into soil recently, so I am going to put this in just to help it a little bit, even though it probably doesn't need it, but I have the space. I'm also going to put my Rhaphidophora tetrasperma in because it's kind of been struggling recently. I had to cut half of this leaf off because I think it was overwatered, so it was this part of the leaf got kind of smushy. I repotted it recently into terracotta to hopefully help wick away some of the water because I already like never watered this plant. So I'm just gonna go ahead and also stick this into the greenhouse just to see if the added humidity will do anything. This is for sure going in. This is the Columnia gloriosa. This plant hates me. I think I'm underwatering it, but I already water it like so often. But it just dropped a bunch of old leaves on me. So we'll see if more humidity helps. Okay, I'm gonna do a little greenhouse tour. before I zip this all up, we'll start with the bottom and go up. So currently I have my oil diffuser running, and then I probably won't run it again for another few days after it goes through whatever is in that tank. And then right next to it is my Calamnia gloriosa. It's a plant that doesn't like a lot of sunlight, so it's totally fine being in the bottom. It likes a lot of humidity, so I put it right next to the oil diffuser. And then in this shelf is this is a Marble Queen pothos that is fine. I'm just going to put in here, see if it helps. Put in this mixed pothos that I recently transferred into soil. There's a pink polka dot plant back there that's struggling. This is the propagation for a Calamnia gloriosa. This is my Philodendron Rio that's struggling. And then up here, next level, this is my Ludicea discolor. This also doesn't like a lot of light, so I pushed it as far away from this grow light as possible. Same with these variegated string of pearls. They're not huge fans of light, so once again, put it as far away as possible. And then on the other side, which is pretty much about as close to the light as you can get, this is my Philodendron Rio. These all back here are avocado that I'm currently trying to seed. This is the Hoya pollinera that I'm trying to root. I hauled this in my last video. We'll see if it roots. If it doesn't like this sphagnum, I might also just put it in soil. We'll see what happens. And then this is cuttings of the polka dot plant that you saw down there. I took some cuttings and I'm trying to root them to make the plant less bald. So far, no roots yet. And then on the very top shelf, most of these plants are totally fine. I just want to put them in here to see if it'll help. So along this side, these are variegated string of hearts. I'm holding on to one of them for my mom and then one of them for a giveaway, but I might sell these two. And then this one is my Hoya Carnosa compacta variegata. I'm just putting in here, see if it'll do something, if it gets a little bit more humidity. White polka dot plant, that's the Scindaptus that I showed you earlier back there. My Syngonium podophyllum alba variegata. This is the Philodendron Micans. It's been growing since I've gotten it. I just kind of want it to grow maybe a little bit faster. It has a lot of growth points, but it's not putting out new leaves that often. This is a new leaf though. So I'm going to put in here, see if I can get it to grow a little quicker. This is my Pothos Cebu Blue that I just got from Mintage Plants, if you watched that video. I know she recently put this into soil, I think, so I'm just gonna put in here to see if it'll help. Not totally necessary. And then next to it is my Ludicea discolor that I chopped in one of my earlier videos. Oh no, crap. Okay, well, this might end up going out because it's water and I don't want that to happen again, so maybe I won't put that in. And then the last plant in there, this is my Rhaphidophora tetrasperma that was struggling. Okay, I'm gonna go check on those string of pearls, see if they're okay. They didn't really need to be watered, but that one back there got a heap of a watering. And then I think I might try to find like a trash bag or something just to put on the very bottom, just so that if anything like that ever happened again where I spill a bunch of water, my carpet doesn't get ruined. But yeah, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and zip this up now. Okay, so that should be it for me today. If you like this video, please give it a like and subscribe, and then I'll see you soon. Bye!